Hey guys, Matt here. Just one leg of the tripod known as Munch Bunch, and on tonight's episode we have something very special for y'all. We're going to be doing chicken fajitas and my signature marinade. So we're going to teach you how to make that marinade, give you step-by-step instructions on how to recreate the dish, and if you stay tuned, we'll have some great conversation and discussion later on with the rest of the crew. Anyway, stay tuned.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. Here we got our chicken thighs that have been marinating for about 3.5 hours. You know, we got paprika, chili powder, garlic powder, seasoned salt, nutmeg, allspice, honey, cumin, I think it's Italian parsley, and green chives. So we've got all that mixed up. It's been chilling for a few hours, so we're gonna cook that up now.
All right, and that's the first addition to the Munch Bunch, episode number 1.
Hold on, we gotta start. You gotta introduce yourself. So I've already been.
All right, we got Andrew Scott and Matthew Fountain here.
What's up, guys?
Episode 1, Munch Bunch, the Munch Bunch show. Wait, yeah, the Munch Bunch show.
Sounds good to me.
Andrew Scott here, and you're on episode 1 of the Munch Bunch show, and then I'm here. Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, Andrew D. Scott here. D stands for D's Nuts, and you're here on the Munch Bunch Show, Episode 1.
All right, so we're working with cast iron today. When working with cast iron, it's important to make sure you get the pan really hot before you start cooking on it, before you add oil.
All right, now we're just putting the chicken in to the skillet,
Skin side down.
skin side down.
And we're just gonna put a little bit more of that lovely marinade right on top. But right now, that looks pretty good. Some people might throw these inner bits out. I don't care. Somebody's gonna eat
The
it.
inner bits are good, bro. Those are the best, best pieces, I think.
Somebody's gonna eat them.
Yeah.
Break everything up, get it nice and broke up, pink. And we'll just reserve our onion aside.
All right.
Right now we're just looking to get some nice color on them. You know, the ones closer to the middle of the pan, I imagine, are going to be cooking a little faster.
I'm spending all the money.
And once again, we're going to add a little bit more of our marinade. Just a little bit of pepper. And I'm going to put a pinch of salt in that too. But since I used seasoned salt to season it earlier, I'm going to use the same seasoned salt. Just a little bit. Because I used plenty in the chicken. Starting to get some good color. Just trying to Can you just stir those around?
Yeah.
I don't have any fancy chopping skills, but it's cut up. And we're going to put that right back in with the vegetables. And let's give that a quick stir. Yep.
Straight on the stove.
And apologize if my presentation isn't exactly the most elegant, but I guarantee you it'll taste good. And I'll let you do this. I got tacos, fajita, excuse me,
Oh.
a bit of taco sauce.
Unless that's not your good side. To be louder.
I don't know. Do you know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
And it's one of those things. Not everybody can go out, and that's okay. And it's okay if you don't want to go out, but if you go out, enjoy yourself, man. Save up for it. And go out and have a night that you just can get a good dinner, watch a movie,
You know what,
maybe
man?
buy some dessert.
You're right, bro. You're right on that. I'm one of those. I'm one of the mugs that orders the cheeseburger straight up. I'm like, I'm just gonna get this fucking cheeseburger. It depends where the fuck I am, dude. Don't get me fucking
If
wrong.
you're at a good cheeseburger place, go for that cheeseburger.
Nah, like if we're like Castiglia's, man, like I'm not gonna get a cheeseburger there. But I did not think about it. I thought about getting a pizza. I was like, I might just get the pizza.
Well, that's
I
okay.
eat pizza anytime.
But that's an Italian place,
Yeah.
I mean, so I can understand that.
I really wanted something carby that day, but I got what I get. I got some bullshit pasta.
Yeah, I think manicotti or something.
Yeah, I got some bullshit pasta. I didn't even like it. But I should have got like something pretty fucking cool.
She contacted the manager of the apartment and she said that she had found my mom, which was on a Wednesday. She was doing laundry. The police didn't want to do anything because it hadn't been a lot of time.
It's all about how you want to live your life, though, man. If you want,
Yeah.
if you're content going out and that's how you want to go. I mean, that's nothing wrong with it. But if you want to go out and have a good time, but if you want to go out and have a good time, save up for it and plan.
Can you get up and see? My bad, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. Am I in there?
Yeah, you're in there.
What about like this? Am I in there now? I'm sorry.
No.
Alright, so I have to sit like this. That's cool. But yes. If you want to go out,
And I'm not saying.
I guess I'm there for the experience. I'm just there just to see,
Yeah.
look around.
Well,
Like,
I'm not saying go
but-
out there and spend $1 million, but
No,
go
you
out
should,
there.
you
Go
should.
out there with the.
you should go out
go out
and
there
spend
with the available money, the available income or whatever
yeah.
that you can.
What is your available income when you go out? What do you?
My budget.
Yeah, what's
I don't
your
know why I
max?
said available. My
What's
budget.
your max?
Dude, it depends. Because obviously you plan for where you're going. So if I'm really wanting
Castiglia's.
if I'm going to Castilla's, I'm probably planning on spending $75 on myself. And that's gonna be
What'd you spend last time?
That's gonna be tip included.
What'd you spend last
I think
time?
I spent about 60.
Man, $70, 75.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Well,
I remember one time I took Sarah out to a restaurant
yeah.
and it was like $100, $108 straight up.
Yeah.
I was fucking counting dollar bills in the end, tipping everything. I was like, I'll just give you everything. Like I just had like, and then she actually like helped me pay the tip. And I was like supposed to but I ended up paying her. Well, I hope I
But
did.
did you not know how much it was gonna be?
I wasn't expecting to spend $108, man. I wasn't expecting. I thought it'd be like $75. I'd give her $100. You know what I mean? But it was like 108, and I had like 108 in my fucking wallet, man. And I was like, all right, here. And then Sarah gave her a tip.
That's rough.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I should have bought more money. I didn't know. I didn't have my. I don't know. Maybe I did have my card on me. Maybe I don't know. I forget. I didn't have enough on my card to cover $108. But like, you know what I mean? I still could have put. I probably had like $50, $40 or something. You know? I know I'm broke as shit. I spend my money too, but I spend it on dumb shit. You know?
You could say going out to eat's dumb shit.
Yeah, I spend it on
'cause you can
food,
eat
but I don't
anything
eat good.
anywhere.
That's what I'm getting at. I should just eat whatever the fuck I want. If I'm gonna spend money, I might as well get like decent shit.
Well, think about it. How much are you gonna spend if you were to pull up at Burger King right now? How much would you spend at the drop? What's your
I'm trying to
average
get the
meal?
cheapest. I'm trying to get the cheapest shit. All
Burger
fast
King?
food. Yeah, fuck fast food. Fast food is gross. I get sick after it.
I agree.
Except for Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Well, I
I'm
guess
gonna have to take a shit.
maybe you might be a bad example, but what I'm getting at is that I'd imagine if the average person goes to a fast food restaurant, they're gonna spend about $10, no matter what.
To fast food?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm spending $2. I'm spending $1. $1.09.
Okay, we're not talking about you,
Alright.
cheap bastard.
I'm cheap as fuck.
We're talking about
Like,
the average person, the normal person
Yeah, I
going to a
guess
fast
so.
food restaurant. You guess so. They call them meals because that's what most people
you
get.
A fucking meal. And
So-
all meals are like $10 and over $10 now out of nowhere. Out of nowhere.
Now you're proving my point. You're understanding what I'm getting at. So the average person, when they go to Burger King, they're going to order what's Burger King saying. They're going to order a Whopper, a medium or a large fry, and a medium or a large drink. And depending on if you get a medium or a large, you're looking at about $8 or $9 to $10 to $12.
Yeah.
And let's face it, most of Americans are obese. We're getting the large.
You're getting fucking
Supersize
large,
me.
bitch. Might as well get,
So hear me
get
out.
more bang for my buck.
So you
Couple
just
cents
spent
more.
$13 or $12 or $10, whatever it is, at Burger King, at a shitty cheeseburger and shitty French fries
Yeah.
and Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that's it.
Go drive
It
to
makes you hungry
a
after.
nice restaurant, sit down, eat the nice bread they're gonna give you with the nice butter they're gonna give you. Order you a water with lemon and your Coca-Cola. You can still have it. Still only going to be $1 or $2. And guess what? It's a free refill now.
Yeah.
And then now your $10 meal at Burger King, your money is going farther now. So now you're looking at the menu. $13.99 I can get this.
Yeah.
$14.99 I can get that.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, if you spend just $5 more or $3 more than what you would have
Yeah.
at Burger King, you are now at a nice restaurant eating better quality food, and
Right.
it cost you $3 more than you were going to spend
Right.
anyway. And what are you going to do that once a week,
I
twice
guess
a
you
week?
better budget your money better for that $3. So I need that $3 for gas to get to fucking work on the last day of the fucking.
Oh yeah,
I'm just
you
fucking
should
around.
never live paycheck to paycheck.
I'm just kidding, dude.
No, don't get me wrong.
Hopefully we get rich one day. I don't have to do that anymore, and we just fucking. I moved to New York City. I'll give me a nah, not now. I won't move to New York City. I'll probably buy a house here, for real.
That's a smart thing.
But I would love to be rich enough to fucking have houses everywhere. Have you seen Johnny? Nah, I mean, dude, that would be my dream to go off and buy houses, bro. Johnny Depp's house is probably my dream house. I'd love to be Johnny Depp, but he went through some weird divorce shit.
I think
Got his
Johnny,
finger cut
I mean,
off.
I don't know Johnny Depp personally, so I'm sorry for saying this Johnny Depp. But I think all those celebrities who are on his status are fucking weird, man. Is it normal
What,
to dress
too
up around?
famous?
Is
You
no.
get too famous?
Hear me out. Is it normal for you to dress up like a pirate and run around your house?
He's doing it for acting though.
But he's not. He's done it. He's done the role so much that he just runs around his house as a pirate. Like he's done it after the movies were over. You know, and it's not even the pirate. Sometimes it'll be another costume.
I think that's like one of the best characters you could probably get in Hollywood though. Like you can't lie. Like that was a badass franchise. They kind of fucked it up in the end. Like shit wasn't like I don't know, so exciting anymore. It was too much action.
I'm
They
not
should have had it
denying.
more like the first one, man. It just I don't know, man. And now like he's not even in it anymore, you know.
Well, I'm not denying his acting, prowess. And he's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
And can
I
make,
would probably do the same shit.
but I just
I'm
find
like I'm a fucking pirate,
I
rich
just-
as fuck. in
you
this
listen to him
mansion.
on interviews and you see the way he takes care of his hygiene, and it's
What do
just
you mean?
oh, dude, look up Johnny Depp's teeth on Google.
Oh, it's bad.
Dog.
No shit.
He
So
doesn't-
he
he
went
is-
full pirate. He
Yeah,
doesn't
no.
brush his teeth.
No, he went full pirate. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting up. I have my phone in my pocket. I'll show you. Yeah, he went full pirate. Like,
Johnny Depp went full pirate and stopped brushing his teeth.
no,
That's all shit.
he's got him.
Oh, he's
all-
got like all fucking all pirate looking. Got the fucking like metal and shit. Yeah, that's badass, man. That's cool, bro. Like, but now, yeah, Johnny Depp. Dawg, he's a shit. He's probably like the chillest motherfucker ever, man. That girl beat the shit out of him for what? It's Johnny Depp.
Yeah, it's just weird,
Like,
man.
I wonder what happened. But I think like he started playing that is he starting out like a wizard now? That's my question. Cause he's in Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, is he? He's in the Harry Potter movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You know he's in Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of Grimwald or some shit. Hell of a performance for sure, dude. It's great.
So what did what's her name? J.K. Rowling. What's her
Yeah,
name?
Fantastic Beasts.
Not J.K. Rowling. What's her name?
J.K. Rowling. It's the author.
Yeah, is it? That's her name.
Yeah.
So did she just start writing more books?
Yeah, I think so.
She came out of
she might have started just writing movies, scripts. I don't know if she wrote books. I don't know if Fantastic Beasts is a book. I just saw the fucking movie. I need to read more books like that for real. I just read the second. I read the second book of Harry Potter. So
Yeah.
and I've only seen like the first four.
What's the second one? The Gauntlet of Fire.
Nah.
Is that even a Harry Potter?
Chamber of Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets.
That's the second one.
I got
Pretty
you.
dope. I gotta watch the third one.
Harry
That's
Potter's
the
good.
Prisoner of something.
Azkaban.
Yeah, bro.
Azkaban, whatever it is.
So I gotta get that
Ransom.
book and I gotta watch that movie.
What's going on? It's cool, man. If you ever want to borrow a book, I got some good stuff.
What you got?
Especially if you like the classic authors, like I got a lot of Ernest Hemingway.
Oh, word.
So
Yeah, that's your dude, ain't it?
Huh?
That's your dude, ain't it?
That's my dude, man. And in fact, I could let you, if you promise not to.
How old is it? Like, what do you mean? Like, or how old is that shit? Like,
He was born, I think, in like 1888 or 1889. So
I
and he
figured
died.
shit.
I think he died he died when he was probably what 60. So no, maybe he was born later. Maybe he was. Let's look it up. Fuck. Do you want to put a guess on it?
I don't know anything about him.
Yeah.
What's his work? Like, what's his book? Books.
He did A Farewell to Arms. He did The Old Man in the Sea. He did The Hills Like White Elephants. The Snows of Kilimanjaro. He was born in 1899, died in 1961.
1899.
1899.
And then died in
1961.
67.
Suicided himself.
Suicided himself.
Yeah. I guess that's the only way to suicide is to do it to yourself. I'm not trying to laugh at that. Excuse me. It's like the Epstein shit. He got suicided.
Yeah. But I wonder how did he kill himself, huh?
Shot himself.
Shot himself in the dome?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he shotgunned it.
That shit's final, dude.
Let's see.
That shit's final when you do that.
Let's see.
That
what
means
it
you
says
really,
on here.
dude. I couldn't imagine like for real, like going through something like that, man. Like shooting yourself in the dome with a shotty. If anybody ever needs to talk to anybody, go you need to talk to your friends, man. If they're reaching out for help, like please do. Please talk to them. That shit's sad. In 66. Maybe he found out about aliens. You know?
He believed he was on the verge of a breakdown. Feeling lonely, he took to his bed for days, retreating into silence, despite having the first installments of The Dangerous Summer published. In the Life magazine, September 1960. Sorry, I'm trying to skip down.
Yeah. That's interesting.
It's one of the most violent crimes Jackson.
3 months after being released from the Mayo Clinic, Mary found Hemingway holding a shotgun in the kitchen one morning. She called Saviors, who sedated him and admitted him to Sun Valley Hospital. Mayo was released.
Damn.
And catch him June 30th. He then, quite deliberately, shot himself with his favorite shotgun in the early morning hours of July 2nd, 1961. He had unlocked the basement storeroom where his guns were kept, gone downstairs to the front entrance foyer, and shot himself with a double-barreled shotgun that he had used so often it might have been his friend. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah. Why did he have a wife when he died, or was he separated?
While he died? Oh, I don't know.
And who was Mary? His wife, I guess?
Yeah, quite possibly.
Look at his spouse.
Alright. Oh. Mary Welsh Hemingway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just says 1946 to nothing.
Shit.
Skeeter Hawk. Damn. But he was
loneliness.
He was another person who suffered from alcoholism. He was a drunkard. He'd go on drinking binges and get real depressed.
Damn, what is going through the mind during the drinking binge? How hard are people going when they go on drinking binges? Like for instance, we had our friend Jeff. He was an alcoholic.
Man, I could talk about it a little bit.
But I say what do you mean by would you consider Jeff a constant drinking binge, or did Hemingway quit and he would just keep relapsing?
I'm pretty sure Hemingway drunk his whole life. He might have been in and out of rehab, but I'm pretty sure he was a drunkard most of his life.
So it's most likely relapse, but he probably drunk himself so fucking hard that there's just you kill your brain cells and you don't have the happiness of the regular life anymore. And then you figure that out when you fucking are drunk as fuck, and now you can't even live with yourself, and you're trying to talk to somebody and you're lonely and no one's listening. See, I bet you his wife was like, "You're fucking drunk, da, da, da." I guarantee you, bro. He's like, "Just listen to me, man." Blah, blah, blah.
I can't speak for him, obviously, because I didn't go through what he went through.
I know, but I'm just bullshit.
We established earlier that I don't drink anymore, and I had a few bad times, and especially when Emily left me.
Yeah.
Basically stayed drunk every day, gone to work, drinking, and whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not fun. And at the time, like you said, you feel lonely because the person you want to talk to doesn't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
And talking to anybody else isn't going to do you any good because that person isn't the other person. And it's one of those things that time just has to take over. But the worst thing you can do is drink during the whole thing. Because when you drink during a crisis that you're having, a meltdown that you're having, or a problem that you're having, you condition your body to crave that substance whenever you're going through a stressful situation. So you're going through life normal, drinking on occasion or not, whatever the case is. You have a stressful situation happen, and you've preconditioned your body to, oh, my girlfriend broke up with me, I better get a bottle of booze. Or, I wrecked my car, I better get a bottle of booze. I got fired, fuck, let's go get some weed, cocaine, and get fucked up. But you condition your body into these things. And that's why, if you've done it, you've probably conditioned your body into that. And it's a habit. If you see yourself get into it, break it, because it's so dangerous. Because the comfort you can get from the substance, whether it's alcohol or cocaine or marijuana, whatever it is, using it for a crutch right there is just, it's detrimental. Your body.
I can say I've done that through my life, man. I have.
You have, haven't you?
For sure, man.
You might have a drinking problem.
No, maybe not even drinking. Actually, isn't there another cooler out there with beer in it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get another beer if you don't mind.
Yeah, not at all.
Alright. And
the cooler is in the Mr. White.
Mr. White? Alright, bet.
I'm gonna have
Actually, I'm gonna get a beer right now.
a fight break.
bought me a car. What? Devontae buying your car?
On here, but I'm just joking around.
Boom, I've actually never read this copy. With your hands all clean.
I know. Nah, they're not clean. Show me.
But it's just a very pretty, hardcover book.
Show our
It's
viewers.
very crisp. It's brand new. I love this book, so I got it because it was so beautiful. And I haven't actually physically read this copy
It's
yet,
a
but
short story?
I've read this book many times. But
It's
yeah,
a short story?
it's the shortest what I'm saying. You'd love it. Because you don't have to be an expert reader to read it. It's not going to take you a fucking month to read, and it's fucking amazing. And he packed it all into a quarter inch. That's how amazing an author is. He packed this. How excited I am. He packed that into a quarter inch. They made a movie off it, full length, 2-hour movie based on this book.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Can you? No, I don't want to know what it's about.
I can give you a brief.
I don't want to know.
Okay.
I shouldn't. That's all I like my shit.
Well,
I like to be surprised with everything, with movies, everything.
Well, maybe you could try to infer something about the book based on the title, The Old Man and the Sea. Maybe that'll let your mind wander and think about it a little bit.
Okay. See, that's the best way to, do anything. Watching movies or reading books, you shouldn't know anything about it.
Just me, man. No, you just, yeah.
You shouldn't do anything about it, dude. That's, I'm sorry, wait, what the fuck am I talking about? You don't need to know anything about it. That's what you should do, when you watch a movie or read a book.
Go in blind.
Go in blind. I think, I told you, Sarah watched Django.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows Django, bro. You watched Django?
Yeah.
But she watched that movie for the first time.
Django Entirely Chained.
And this motherfucker. Anyways.
You almost slid it by me. You almost yep, that's right.
Right? I was like, no. Anyway. I think she watched that blind. As far as I understand, she's never seen it before.
But I'm sure she's heard of it.
I think she's heard of it, yeah, but I don't think she's seen it.
In the commercials.
She said she thought she might have, and then watched it, and she was like, "This is a great movie." I was like,
that's good.
It's a great freaking movie. It's Quentin Tarantino, bro. Remember, you got to watch Once Upon a Time still.
No, I watched it.
You fell asleep, didn't you?
Yeah. That's how good it was.
That's how good it was.
I woke up at the end.
Yeah, you were like, damn.
I slept through that whole movie.
You woke up in the end and was like, damn. Watched the whole ending of that shit.
Yep.
And you were like, yo, I didn't watch that shit. That shit seemed pretty good.
Actually, to be honest with you. Both parts of the movie, the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes were very good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if the middle hour and 20 is good, it might be a good movie.
Yeah, bro. That's funny. Well.
Yeah, you know.
Well, shit. Well, I guess we'll put her there, right? We'll put her there.
What you call it?
Yeah, you want to keep going? I'm still drinking a beer.
You do you, man. I don't care. We can keep going. I'm really just talking to you at this point.
Well, you take a smoke break, guys? What's up, man? What's up, bro? Tomorrow's Friday, bro. I got you, though.
Oh, yeah. Is that payday or something?
Yeah, bro. It's payday, bro. I got to do that, bro. I got a lot of shit to do.
No.
I need to file to get my stimulus check. And also, by the way, if you file for unemployment and you have a job, you might be able to get it. Or you can get it, right? If your hours are cut from your normal, do you have to prove that information or you just say
the way
my hours were cut?
The way I understand it was if your work has been affected at all by COVID-19, even if you're still fully employed, you can file for unemployment, and there's an option on there that says employed, but I've lost wages because of COVID-19.
Yeah.
I've lost hours because of COVID-19 or whatever. As far as I know, you just select that option.
Online. Okay.
It's on an app.
No shit.
Gov2Go. Gov2Go. It's an app.
GOVT or TO or 2?
2, the number.
Number 2.
Gov2Go.
Go. GOV. Number 2. GO.
And apparently you go there and you can fill all that out. Yada, yada, yada. Brian got his money. He got it. He got $4,500 for 8 back weeks of not working, and he filed another 8 weeks. So he said he's waiting on another deposit for $4,500.
And he got a Trump check?
He hasn't got his Trump check yet, but he might. Actually, I don't know. Brian, he owes child support, so he might not get his Trump check. I don't know how that works.
Right, yeah, I don't think you.
But what happens? He also is talking about this $27,000 forgivable loan. Now that's the real thing to watch. And he
we
says,
should get it, bro. We're running a business
he says,
right now.
Well, exactly. So you go to the bank, you set up a meeting to talk about this loan for your business, and the business is for people who have, stuff they do themselves. People who are self-employed, who might run a lawn care business, who might, sell some T-shirts out of their house. People who have their own little personal projects that they're doing for extra money. It's basically to give people, loans for that, and then you use this $27,000 to pay yourself, basically, since you're not getting the wages anymore because nobody's buying your products.
Yeah.
So you're paying yourself.
I guess we won't be considering that. Like, you don't fucking do anything.
Why not? You don't have any side work you do?
I'll say I do.
No?
For the sake of legalities.
Right
now.
I go around and clean this whole neighborhood's gutters, man. I got a few hundred people I service that I, maybe not a few hundred all the time, but people here and there. I probably clear 13,000 a year doing it. But, gutters or sideways or driveway cleaning, anything.
Right.
And then I explain that to the banker, and they say, "Oh yeah," and you don't need a business license. You don't have to show them a business license or anything. And they're just like, "Well, here you go. Here's $27,000."
It's like no money don't mean nothing no more.
And
they're just signing trillions of dollars like it's nothing now.
Well, you might not like
what
this.
the fuck.
This is only a Virginia thing because it's our governor who's trying to give them money.
Oh shit.
And a lot of people are mad about it. So keep that in mind.
Fucking let's take advantage, bro.
And that's what a lot of people are saying too.
Shit,
the money's out there.
Yeah.
But then
system takes advantage of us.
There's also the other side of people saying it's people like that are breaking the system. Like if you're lying about it, if you're abusing the system, that's where when the system fails.
System abused me. System's already failed in my lifetime in 2008.
Why?
Because they were selling bad loans.
I don't know. The way I see it is you've always had roads to drive on. You've always had insurance. You've always had a roof over your head. You've always had water, electric. You've always had a library to go to. You've always had a public school that you could send yourself or your kids to. You always had a college option.
You've always had
a police force. You've always had fire department. You always had an ambulance to pick you up when you broke your back. As far as I'm concerned, your entire life has been pampered thanks to the United States government.
Compared to the rest of the world, yes.
Well, then maybe
I definitely that.
Show a little appreciation.
I do. But I'm talking about
the system's fucking you.
They do fuck us.
How?
All the time.
How many bridges do you cross to get here?
Who gives a shit?
5?
I want to pay for those. We pay for those.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like it's free and they're doing us a favor. We pay them to do it. That's what I'm getting at.
But what I'm saying is we have a responsible government that has done these things for you. They're doing what they're...
they fucking better fucking... They do. And I don't think they're doing a very good job on roads, if you want to ask me.
Have you not seen all the construction going on in the last few weeks? There's construction stuff going on everywhere. In fact, here's what you know about. They just did 54.
They're just repaving shit.
They just did 54.
They're just repaving shit.
You drive that every day.
It's going to crack in 2 weeks. And dude, like...
You see that? You see what he just did right there?
Bro, I want this shit. I want this shit that fucking Dubai has, man. They got some... I heard their, like, infrastructure is badass. Maybe that's not roads.
It's modern. Their infrastructure is very modern because they're a relatively more recently developed nation. They've developed later, so the technology they're building up is all newer. Whereas
true.
we're a 300-year-old country
Yeah.
that has the footwork, 500 years deep. So, we have old buildings.
300 years, if that.
I'm talking. I mean,
Oh, you talking about since we've been here?
since people have been here. I'm just saying it's been developed.
Us, like, or
These areas have been
Europeans.
developed. Like Route 301 has been an Indian trail forever. What I'm saying is it's been developed. We're using the same old shit.
Right.
Dubai
They still got houses in Fredericksburg.
They sprouted out the desert,
Yeah.
Dubai. So it's all fresh everything. We're building on top of old, and then
I wonder if does Dubai have water? Are they on the water?
Yeah, they have the man-made islands. No, well, I don't know if that's Dubai because I don't know how exactly it works. You have something called the United Arab Emirates,
Right.
and I believe the Dubai is a
They're
part of the United Arab Emirates, and the United Arab Emirates definitely has water because they have the man-made islands that are in the shape of the palm tree.
Yeah, right.
So there's definitely water.
I wonder what water they're on and shit though, like Mediterranean or what? Like what's over there? I have to look that shit up. I'm not a geologist.
I would imagine that would be
geographer. I said geologist. Geographer.
It would have to be the Pacific Ocean or the Indian Ocean.
I feel like it's a sea. Look it up. Look at the map.
Could be. Could be a sea. My phone's on the charger.
Fuck it. I
It
feel
could
like,
be a sea. The Black Sea.
Yeah, something
Or the
like
Dead
that.
Sea or the Red Sea.
Yeah. We're Emirates. That's got over there. It's the It's the fucking Emirates. That's the fucking Middle East, bro. So
the UAE is just a
but
few
Dubai,
countries.
like what I was wanting to know. I wonder if Dubai, like you said, is built in a desert, but I wonder if it's like Vegas. You know, Vegas is in the middle of like nowhere. When you look at it, like sky view, you just see like lights, and then everything outside the lights is dark. You know. I'm sure they got highways coming in, but
They have some pretty crazy stuff though. They have a giant indoor ski resort in Dubai, so you can go snowboarding and skiing inside. Like it's a huge complex.
how the fuck do they do that? And how do you do that?
They have a Ferrari World.
I guess you would have a stadium, a football stadium,
Dome it.
dome it up, and put
Insulate it
fucking
like
mountains
crazy.
in there. Maybe you could put like not even a football stadium here, like a fucking, they got like,
Giant
how they
soccer
build
pitch.
the fucking, what's the Olympic, like an Olympic stadium. You know how they built those shits.
Yeah.
The joints are huge. So put some fucking mountains in that bitch, snow, trees. Pretty cool.
They got the Ferrari World. So I'm pretty sure they have the fastest roller coaster. It's an amusement park that's owned by Ferrari.
What?
They have that over there. I think they have
Let's go to Dubai
the
one
world's
day.
largest shopping mall. No, thank you.
What?
I'm not going to Dubai. No, not
You
going.
want to get your head chopped off, bro?
Yeah, no,
They
thank
will
you.
chop your head off. Like,
I've
if they catch you smoking weed or some shit,
had the
they
opportunity.
would say, oh yeah, from your stepdad.
Yeah, he was gonna bring. I don't want to go over there. But yeah,
You
that's
said
a
that,
true
you
thing.
like, I don't want to go.
Yeah, I don't want to go. But that's a true thing. I think it was a British guy. His son came to visit, and he bought some weed off some Muslim dude and was smoking weed somewhere he shouldn't have been smoking, and they held him prisoner, and they were basically not releasing him.
Yeah, bro.
And his dad had to basically get the governments
Yeah.
involved. Hey,
Yeah, dude. In
And-
Singapore, they fucking hang you if you have anything over an ounce or some shit. If you have an ounce of weed, you're getting hung in public.
well, it makes you think. Do you think people
That's
would be so
crazy.
cavalier like they were here during this COVID thing?
Nobody's hanging anybody. What do you mean? What are you talking about? What are you
Oh,
getting at?
Oh, you would know what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is people like Ronnie who are quote unquote vulnerable.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? They're trampling about outside and their masks on like they're fucking King Dingaling, and they expect you to wear your mask too because they could die. Wouldn't it make more sense if life and death is on the line? Wouldn't it make more sense to avoid death at all costs? in the situation? Wouldn't it make more sense to not leave your house, not put yourself in the position to be around somebody else instead of blaming them? So you stay home and protect yourself, just like the other person.
I've gone to the store without a mask. Sometimes I don't go. I've gone to the store with the mask. I go to the store with the mask all the time.
But it's just like you're saying.
I do it because I give a fuck.
Hold up, I gotta say, it's just like saying in Singapore, you go over there, you smoke weed, you're gonna get hung. Wouldn't it make more sense knowing that in advance? Don't go to Singapore and smoke weed. You're not gonna go to Singapore, smoke weed, and be like, y'all gotta change your fucking law, cause I want to smoke weed. It's the same thing as saying, you have to put your mask on because I could die. And everybody's like, why don't you just go home? No, you! Like, it's fucking childish. It's childish. If you're gonna die, you're worried about dying,
Well,
stay the fuck home. If you're not worried about dying, go out.
I don't see it that way. What I see, like, I don't think, to me, like, I get, like, if you go into a public space and they require a mask, that's their law, that's their right to do as a company, as a business.
Exactly.
But I don't think anybody, like, all right, I gotta stop saying like, for one, but, like, no, I'm just kidding. But people who are at risk, yeah, if you're going out, then, and you're, like, you shouldn't be worried about anybody else. That's your fault. And you shouldn't be worried about anybody else wearing a mask. Like, I feel you should, like,
You're basically risking it.
Wearing a mask should be good enough for you if you're willing to come out. You shouldn't worry about anybody else. Just stay away from everybody else. That's your response. It's your responsibility.
It's your responsibility.
Stay away from everybody else. Don't hug anybody. But I don't think you should be bitching about somebody not wearing a mask. I don't think that's right. I'm like, dude, like, just mind your own business. Everyone's minding their own business. Like, just keep your knowledge. If you're at risk, like, I gotta stop saying like, but if you're at risk, do what you need to do to
protect yourself.
Protect your own self. So.
And if that means staying inside and away from everybody, well, tough titty. You can't expect everybody to cater to you because you're vulnerable. You know, you have a weaker immune system. Yeah. You have this. You're obese. You know, you're elderly. It sucks for all those people, and I'm sorry, it might sound cold, but it's just the damn truth. If you suffer from any of those things, it's your responsibility to take care of yourself.
Well, the CDC, I don't know if you can trust them anymore, because I don't know what's going on, dude.
Oh, I told you, all the numbers are wrong.
I don't know what's going on with anything, but apparently they came out and said that this is their shit. I don't know who told them to say this. I don't know. But they came out and said the transfer of COVID on materials is not as bad as it seems. Like, it's so it doesn't transfer.
I know you're
quickly.
a big Elon Musk fan. You heard what he said about it, right?
What did he say? What did Elon Musk say?
Elon Musk was talking with Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan says,
I need to watch that shit. I only watched half of it.
He says, what, you don't think the numbers are what they seem? And he breaks it down about how it's all bullshit. And he goes, Joe Rogan's like, but it's got a 98% survival rate, which means this many people still die. And Elon Musk goes, no, because of the way they skewed the numbers, their survival rate is really 99.98%. Unless, of course, you're 75 to 85 years old, and then you die. But then they break it down, the average case of mortality overall in the United States for anything, just death in general, the average age
because
is
they
like,
think
let me get this out.
No, but I'm saying because they think that more people haven't had it, right? Because because they think that there's more people that haven't been tested, right? Like, there's a shit ton of people that haven't been tested, and it's way more. They're saying way more people have it than what the statistics say.
Well,
so of course,
I think it comes
and
down.
would bring the death rate, mortality rate down because more people have it than what. So that's what I do believe.
There's that.
I do believe that. I think more people have it. than are being tested because there's asymptomatic people they don't know if they had it
Well,
or not even being tested.
There's that.
So yeah,
and
I can see that. Yeah,
the fact that they need to take.
yeah, I see it.
They need to take the number of people who contract the disease versus the number of people who are actually hospitalized for the disease. Now that number is going to be far different than the people who have the disease than the people who die from the disease. Now that's because the hospitals are lying and somebody gets in a car accident and
I don't think they're going that extreme.
Yes, they are.
Not
Now,
car accidents. And they're saying
watch your boy.
Die in a car accident,
No, don't.
and
No.
they'll test him for COVID and be like, oh, he died from COVID.
Here's what I'm going to do to this
doing that.
situation. I'm not talking about COVID-19 anymore. I'm going to leave Andy with this. Watch your boy Elon Musk, and I only say that because that's who he trusts. Watch what
I don't trust Elon Musk. I don't trust everybody.
Watch what
I don't trust
No,
everybody.
I didn't say
I'll do
everybody.
my research. I do believe like.
I didn't say everybody.
that
You said you trust him. You said that's somebody I respect.
I respect. I don't mean I trust him with every word he says. Why would I do that with anybody?
Well, then don't do that. All I'm saying is I'm not talking about it no more. Watch what your boy Elon Musk has to say about it, and then come back to me with your final opinion. Because
I watched half of it. I didn't get to the movie for sure. I definitely
because
checking it out.
it sounds like me talking. It's amazing.
I already know his points of view. He wants to open up. Da 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 da. And I mean,
well,
I mean,
saying he breaks the numbers.
I get why people want to open up. Like, and I get everything, dude. Like, I get it all. I get it all. And if more people do have it, then are being tested for sure. So that will bring the mortality rates down, of course. So it possibly is at 99.98. I don't know. But I don't know how many people have it now. I know it's slowed down because of social distancing and them closing shit. I know that we're about to find out the real shit when they open this bitch back up. We're about to really find out soon.
Now let me
when they
ask
open
you
this bitch back up.
How can you say you know that for a fact?
Know what?
That social distancing is the cause for anything that's going on with the numbers. How can you say
I think it's slowed because the rates have because everything's slowed down. The rates have slowed.
You think is better than saying this is. When you say this is, you're making it fact. And nobody to this day can prove that social distancing did a damn thing. I mean, nobody can prove that.
Well, all I know that the theory is that it did slow down. Everything slowed down. I mean, that's what I feel like. I've watched the numbers.
I'm just saying, nobody can say that is a fact. I mean, anybody who's eating a banana when they weren't in season in January or February or March had that banana touched by somebody somewhere, picking it somewhere, doing something. I mean, the germs are out there. You haven't avoided them. You know, no matter what, maybe you've mitigated your chances a little bit, but do you think you've remained completely non in contact?
Well,
I disagree, especially if it's airborne.
Well, that's what I was getting. Well, that's another thing with the CDC. They said like that it's not easily transferable on material.
On contact, but it's airborne.
But yeah, when you get close,
And
to
now
people,
they're saying it's a droplet.
Yeah, droplets, and when you get close to people, that's what they're saying. Like, that's what I understand. Like, that's what I understand. But I don't fucking know, bro. I know we about to find out. I know that. I know that for sure.
How are we about to find out?
Cause they about to open shit back up, and if shit goes to shit, and people start really dying, then we'll know it's true. If people just get sick, that's that. That's that. But
What about like a state like Georgia that's already open?
what do you mean? What about them?
Their numbers have gone down since they've opened.
I don't fucking know. What I do know is that some states, red states, I don't want to get into politics too much, but they stopped reporting on corona. They stopped tracking it. They stopped even counting the numbers. They're not even counting the numbers anymore.
Now,
They're not reporting it.
Now, this is funny you bring that up, because obviously you've only been watching one channel, and I don't want to get into what channel you've been watching.
I don't watch no channels. This is all like.
Okay,
research, go ahead.
Your research is obviously skewed. Whatever search engine, whatever you've done, is missing the 4 Democratic governors who have done the same thing.
What's your other side?
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. that I don't think it's 4 Republicans. I think it's 3 conservative states and 4 blue states aren't reporting or haven't been reporting anything.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, if you only look up if you only look up one side, you only find one side. Like Maine.
Okay.
Maine never closed down. Maine never reported dick because they didn't give a fuck.
Okay.
Maine is Democrat. Oh, by the way, go Maine. I thought that was fucking dope. Keep your shit open. I don't care if you're a Democrat, even though most Democrats are sissies. You rock. Keep Maine open. Fuck yeah. Stick it to them.
Yeah, beer. One more. One more for the night. I'm done. One more beer for the night. One more beer. I never took a smoke break. You mind? You mind? You mind, sir?
You haven't had a smoke break?
Nah, I went outside,
All
got
night?
those beers. I had a smoke break. I had smoke break. For sure. Damn sure.
I don't know. You had enough for me.
Oh, wait, maybe you did give me some.
I got you.
Oh, you paid tomorrow. Shit. Maybe, I don't know if dude. We'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to set everything up. Yep. So now we're just gonna end with this. We're just gonna end with this last beer right here. Cheers to the folks at home. Cheers to the folks who are to our survived Corona, and cheers to the folks that died on Corona, and cheers to 2020. It's been a crazy time. Ever since my accident, things have been shit. The world has changed. Everybody that knows me on a personal level, the world has changed ever since then for those people.
So vote Donald Trump. Make America great again. 2020.
I'm voting for Nancy Pelosi. I wonder how many people are going to vote Jeffrey Epstein in 2020 as a protest vote. I hope nobody, because that's sick. It's a sick thought. It's a sick joke.
I don't think anybody thought that except you.
Me? All right, maybe I'm the first. Then I have a unique mind, and I'm very creative.
Sounds like something your mom would tell you.
I've been telling you that before the podcast. She said, you're very creative. You can do this, Andrew.
You have a unique mind. You're my honey bun.
Your body bun.
Give me my lighter.
Give me a shout out. Anyways.
Hi, Andy's mom.
Yeah, hi, Andy's mom. So.
Take a dump on your chest.
Yeah, that's gross.
You can delete that.
That's gross. Yeah.
Podcast bloopers.
So, cheers to you. Cheers to you. And if, you know, if staying at home is best for you, stay at home. I got 2 weeks off. My son had corona. He got tested. I called my boss and said, hey, man, my son's got corona. My son got COVID-19. I'm calling you because I don't want to spread anything, and I don't know what to do, and I wanted you guys to know just to be safe. So I called them up, and they were like, oh, shit, what? I'm like, yeah. They're like, okay, you need to send us this paperwork. I'm like, okay. I sent it to them. They're like, all right, you're going to get 2 weeks off of work, and we're paying for it. Or whatever the damn new shit that happened, bill that came along, a new policy, whatever. They're like, we're paying for it. So I'm like, all right, like, I can come to work, though. So don't think that they're like, no, you stay your butt at home. Don't you? I was talking to my son's doctor, and I was like, my job wants to see. I was trying to get the paperwork. I was like, yeah, it took me a long time to get the paperwork because it was a while. But I was like, yeah, man, my boss wants to see the paperwork, the positive test. And like, she was like, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. But And then at the end of the video conference, she's like, yeah, so like, yeah, like you're not going to work, right? Or I mean, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to go to work. It'd be great to go to work. It would be great. But I don't know what I should do. She's like, yeah, you should go to work. Like, don't go to work. Please don't go to work. Just, I'm gonna write you this note. And I'm like, okay, bad. And I talked to my boss and like, take 2 weeks off. So I took 2 weeks off. It's great. It's great. Over 2 weeks off. Over 2 weeks off. It was about 17 days, bro. Straight up. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe 18 days. Because I mean, so I don't know if Thursday would have been 15. So yeah, 18 days. But we're at a point in the world where they just need to bring out aliens. They just need to bring out the aliens and say, hey guys, look, we don't run this shit. What the real plan and what's really going to happen is, you want me to tell you what they're doing? Alien technology is coming out. Pentagon released alien footage and said UFOs exist. UFOs exist is what they say. This video is real. UFOs exist in the middle of a fucking pandemic.
All right, now let me ask you
and
this.
no one fucking blinked an eye.
Let me ask you this.
No one was like, what?
Okay.
I'm freaking out.
So what does UFO mean?
Flying object, but they don't even call that no more. They call it UAPs. And this is what the Pentagon say. This is a UAP actually. I'm just talking
aerial phenomena.
I'm just talking about on a level. I'm pretty sure that the actual dialogue was UAP, which is unidentified aerial phenomena. Phenomena. I don't know. It flipped on its belly and shifted and moved like that. And then there was another one that was like a Tic Tac shape. I think that one might be. I've seen some very, very like convincing footage of space being faked by astronauts and be a part of. See, here's the thing. Why haven't they released alien technology? Because it would crash our whole existence of our. We never had the economic technology to back the technology.
There's also the answer that it doesn't exist.
On the radio, go to this location. They went there, and that's where they saw a Tic Tac with 4 little legs. They're gonna try to chip us, dog. We blew up atoms, dog. We blew up atoms in 1945, and we fucked up shit in the universe. We blew up other universes, dog. And they came here and they're like, you're fucking shit up. You can't go out in space. We're not allowing you in space. Let me just stop. Anyways, that's my UFO rant. And here's to you. 2020 coronavirus, COVID-19, episode 1 of the Munch Show. I hope you guys join us for episode 2. I'm sorry Matthew is too scared to be in the camera. I don't know why. I'm just over here ranting by myself. But it's a late night. Fuck.